So hello, I'm Pieter Van Der Linden from Technicolor, and I'm the coordinator of FI-content. So I somehow ended up in a presentation on 5G, and I think finally it was a good opportunity. I'm going to explain why I think 5G, how we do contribute to 5G. So anyway. Some quick words, some lessons. So what I'm going to present you today, it's not something big about, how would the world will be in 2020 and so forth. It's just some lessons learned on what we learned participating to FI-PPP. And, while we were building the foundation of the European infrastructure for promoting and experimenting novel usages of media and content and entertainment on connected devices. So that's what FI-content is about. This is what we would try to do. We will try to layer some technologies and some platforms what will enable the creation of an ecosystem of people who will do development, startups, and SMEs in the area of content distribution on internet. So after all, what is FI-content? FI-content is a project about people. We are in providing services to people. Our objectives is those people who are in their living rooms looking at the TV, or those people who are in the street, walking around and doing things, participating to events, or those people who are playing games or entertaining and so forth. So it's a project about people, about their relation to knowledge, culture, entertainment, and to other people. So here's the other people. And so, as I already said, we are an FI-PPP use case project. So, why is FI-PPP interested in our domain? So are we the dancing girl of FI-PPP? One of the things, the comments you can have, we tackle a series of directions. One is the TV area with the social connected TV platform. One is the area of smart city services with the smart city services platform. And one is the area of gaming with the pervasive gaming area. So the question is, are we the most inserious, vague, ill-defined, and possibly useless project you can think about? You see here, by the way, there's the dancing girls here. It happens to be Mata Hari, who's also a spy. And so we think no. We certainly are not this useless project because real-time content represents already today more than 50% of fixed line internet traffic. You have these diagrams that come from a lot of people. I can show hundreds of them. In this diagram, if you analyze it in detail, we are about here. More than 60% of the internet traffic is related to entertainment, real-time entertainment. And that's on the fixed line world, and the video content on the mobile traffic world. More than 65% of the traffic already today is mobile traffic, is video. So this to say is that the content is, we believe, is the main driver for internet usage by consumers for all types of content, meaning that goes from professional content, such as videos, films, movies, and so forth, to user-generated content and social media. And so, one other slide on that topic is that what are the big names today in the internet area, like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and Netflix, Google, all people generating traffic, putting requirements on increased infrastructure. Those are all companies within the area of content. Netflix is selling movies. YouTube is distributing for broadcasting, whatever the people make as videos. Facebook is #1 site in photos. It happens also to be a social network, but they're the biggest, far away biggest site. Twitter is also very used for transmitting photos and content, and Google, okay? So entertainment and media drive the internet adoption by consumers and increase of bandwidth uses for applications. And this is where we are today. We are more than 50% today, and it will get worse because some people invented like 4K videos and so forth. So that's something where I believe that we are the people screwing up the network, and so this is why where there are other people trying to invent new networks to serve the future needs. So just a question, we also think that the content is one of the main reasons for people to equip, to buy equipment. I never heard about somebody who did subscribe to a fiber modem or something just for the sake of turning on the lights in his house or having some overview of what his power consumption was. He will take fiber because he needs content. And once he has it, then he might use it for doing something else. But the adoption comes from the content. That's my view, at least. So to get back on FIcontent now, what did we achieve after 1 year? So this project, what we thought might be a dancing girl and finally is not. So we did provide 18 enablers, meaning 18 pieces of software, what are ready for deployment. And we have currently 13 or 14, it changes every day, mobile apps what have been used to prototype and test ideas. So those enablers are in several areas. One of the areas is the blending of real and virtual worlds with augmented and virtual reality. The second type of enablers are the extension of the entertainment experience with the second screen and search discovery of content. And the third type of enablers we have is real-time sharing and recommending of geolocalized information. So to test those enablers, we did test them in 13 experimentation sites. We did test them in 6 experimentation sites, and we did 13 scenarios. We did an open call, got 105 responses, and we have in the phase 3, there's FI-PPP, you were explained that, it's a 3-phase plan. There was phase 1, what is about building the technology, phase 2 is about making sure that this technology serves some purpose, and phase 3 is about deploying this technology to the rest of the world via the phase 3 clusters. So 6 out of those phase 3 clusters are building up on the media business, including on our applications and maybe a lot of other stuff. Okay. For phase 2, what we really want to do is to get more ambitious, get more content, and get more involvement of more companies. To really start building this ecosystem with large scaling experimentations. What will start at the current sites, and the most important one will be the La Merced experimentation, what we will be conducting in September 2015, where we really want to try to involve, the local ecosystem in Barcelona. It happens, La Merced is in Barcelona, to participate to this event. Meaning users, but also developers. We would use our technology to bring new applications to this crowd you see here. This is a crowd. This is a photo taken from La Merced. So there's 2 million people. I don't know, you don't see 2 million there, but there's 2 million in total. So how does FI-PPP help us achieving those results? Because FI-PPP did help us. The first thing is maybe the most important for me. I'm still this dancing girl, but by communicating massively on common objectives. I mean, the fact that FI-PPP is working together as a collection of programs gives strengths and gives the possibility to address larger groups of people with larger events. If FI-PPP, if FIcontent alone would be doing ECFI, there would be like 50 attendance, because we are many organizations there's much more people and so forth. Okay, so that's point one. Communicating massively on common objectives is important. The second point is by factorizing the development cost. As you know, there has been this program called, a project called FI-Ware, what did actually develop so-called generic things. The fact that whether you call them GEs or whatever, meaning there is pieces of software around what are shared between the different programs and what actually avoids, my project to develop some of the pieces what are already available. So the fact that there's a shared, let's say, development pool diminishes the cost of access. And the third point, and that is also very important, is that FI-PPP, what the dream is that there is this content ecosystem. And to bootstrap the content ecosystem, there's the money from the Commission via the phase 3 call. What we believe is that, what we hope is that this phase 3 call will lower very significantly the threshold for when companies can participate. Participating to an FP7 project, you need a very sophisticated company. You need very sophisticated people who are capable to understand EU talk and whatever. That's not the guys we want to have. We want to have those developers we have ideas around, and we believe that this call might help going there. I still think that there is some space for further improvement. We will learn over the way. There's still some EU talk around and so forth. We might keep it smaller, but yeah. So just some lessons learned from doing this for 1 year. I'm only there for 1 year, one other year, maybe 2. So involvement of SMEs and developers is a great idea. Again, I said it again, we have had very good results by organizing hackathons, by bringing in the people. And the second point is also very important to understand, is that FI-PPP is about innovation and not about research. And that has caused some aggravation in the project over time. Meaning that the people have to understand that I don't know if the 5G PPP will be the same as the FI-PPP, but the FI-PPP is not for the research labs, it's for the innovation people. So it's again, FI-PPP is about promoting technologies rather than inventing them. And I think that one important thing also to consider and to check for those who will be making those new projects in 5G PPP is to check on the fact that the companies who will participate will actually act altruistically, meaning they should be prepared. It's not for them, it's for them with the others. Okay. So just a word on what we are doing in the future. We are organizing several hackathons. In the next, you can all find all this on our website. There's an augmented reality games hackathon, what actually took already place. We will be participating to Dare to Digital, what's a very, it's an online hackathon, but it's a very high-profile hackathon. We will be organizing to participate to ACM TVX. And there will be several experimentations, and the most challenging one we are preparing is the Merce experimentation in Barcelona in September 2015. Any more information you want, we are on Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Google+. We have a website. The website is www.mediafi.org. We have some technical information on the wiki.mediafi.org. And if you have any requests, if you want to have a good idea or want to have some information and so forth, we have a specific email address, that's phase3@mediafi.org. And we are also doing demos just as the other projects. So that was it for today.